Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Cabal Online. This is a free-to-play 3D fantasy MMORPG, and it's got some really cool little features, especially PK features and PvP features that we're going to look at. Not really too in-depth because I'm not high enough level, but let's get started and take a look at some of these things. As you can see right here, you've got some different you got two different servers that you could choose from, Mercury or Venus, and under the servers you even have a ton of different channels. And you have premium channels, regular channels, and you even have these war channels. Now these war channels are essentially like your faction. You've got huge nation wars that are going on. It's really one of the biggest features that's going on inside Cabal Online is the nation wars and kind of the faction wars. You can see inside of the different servers, a ton of these channels are really pretty packed. So the game has a ton of people playing. We're going to go ahead and jump over here in channel 1. Now the green channels are for PK or PvP turned off, but even at the higher levels, a lot of the maps still have it turned on. Let's go ahead and create our character. And the white channels, the PvP is on all the time. So right away we get started. We've got male or female. We'll go ahead and create a female character. And you've got 6 different classes to choose from. You've got a warrior. You've got a blader, which uses 2 swords. Warrior uses the single sword type. Then you've got your force wizard. You've got a force archer. You've got the force shielder, which is essentially like your tank type character. And then you've got a force blader, which looks like it's, let's see, successor rules of force, skill been developed from early force. They value physical balance, coordination, therefore prefer armor such as battlesuit set. So each character class has kind of its own little deal to go along with it. Let's go ahead and go with the wizard. All right, so pretty typical. Let's see what's going on there. Now, as far as as far as your customization for your character, you don't have a ton, but you got a few different hairstyles. Let's run through those real quick. Not a huge selection, but enough. Then you've got a few different hair colors that you can choose from. Let's go with purple. That's always a nice hair color to run around with. Face shape, not a ton of customization once again, and then rotate view. We're not going to get too deep into that. Let's create our character name and let's get started. Now, as you see, you do have 6 character slots, so you can create multiple characters. Pick your different character types. Let's get started. We've got to enter in a temporary password, and let's go ahead and go with that. Account will be blocked to failure reach, invalid password. So, not sure. Let's see. Maybe it's tied. It's tied directly to account. So I do have a character on the other server. So just so you know, when you do create that temporary password, you're not creating a different one for each character. It's just for one account. So you can see here we are starting out in this desert town, and it's pretty cool little graphically. You can see it's kind of this desert wasteland, stuff like that. Kind of a cool little design and look and feel to it. I like it. You can move around with WASD. You can also move around by point and click, which is kind of nice to have both options. You see this guy's got a little scroll above his head, so he's got a quest for us. He can also allow us to create a guild, but we just want his quest right now. Right now is the time for you, bare necessity. If you're going to get by in a fighter colony, you'll need the fundamental hunting skills. Alright, before you can get to that, you view the village with the map. Let's see if typical M brings that up. One nice feature that it has is every zone that you're in obviously has different monsters. And you can click this and it's going to show you level appropriate monsters. So as the music kicks in, you can see right around here we've got monsters that are creatures that we can take out probably around mid-range, and then out here it gets a little bit more difficult as we kind of cruise over to the Forgotten Ruin. Well, of course it's going to get a little more difficult. That's for level 95. You've got a grocer outside, and then you get this extreme, one of the dungeons, which is for levels 110 to 180. So pretty crazy. Then we do have our warp center right there that you use this warp center and gets you around really fast to either of these 2 other areas. So enough with the map. Let's move on with our quest. Nice to meet you. Time to go meet the merchants, and let's close this out and head off to see our first merchant. If we bring up map, we can see there's a little, we want to meet the weapons dealer, and he's got a little purple exclamation point above his head. We can also see him. He's got a little scroll right here. So let's go talk to him real quick. Continue with our quest. Fighter just right, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm weapons merchant. I deal primarily in swords that are used by bladers. You can rotate the screen. So right click and hold down, we rotate the screen. Let's try rotate the screen. So there we go, we've rotated around. And there are items in the cache inventory. So let's go ahead and see what that is. So let's receive all. The game looks like it starts you out with a bunch of HP and mana potions. So pretty much you're going to be able to heal yourself. Also start out with this helm, so let's get that equipped. You can either pick it up and drag it, or let's see if you can right click it and equip it. It doesn't look like it's actually shown up on my character yet, but I know that later on a lot more of the items that you put on your character help to customize your character a little bit further. So we did complete that quest, and where do we have to go now? So down here to the arms dealer in the bottom corner. So let's cruise in that direction. I'm really kind of digging this music. It's set in the not the style, but just kind of the ambiance or the background a little bit. Well, I don't know where this guy is because I just ran past him because the scroll blended in with the background behind him. So there we go. I sell martial suits for bladers and wizards. Hotkey inventory is I. So it's kind of nice. It's using the quest system to walk you around and also gets you very used to the controls and the hotkeys that you're going to use on a regular basis. View helmet option is off. So I didn't see how we turned that on. Doesn't matter. Let's go to the magic merchant next. And he's right here. Thankfully he's nice and close. Couldn't miss him. So let's run through the quests. Go to the storehouse guard is next. Let's actually look at what he has in the magic shop for us. So he's got a ton of different potions. He also has a red orb. So it looks like the orb is essentially what kind of weapon that we have as a wizard. So it looks like once we get some, it looks like some wizard requirements. So we've got to hit some statistical requirements first and then also gain some money. It looks like we have absolutely none right now. So hopefully that will pick up pretty quick and we'll get some money going. Let's head over to this next guy. Let's see where he is on the map. Oh, we're heading in the right direction. So there he is. We'll just double click on him and we'll be able to cruise over to talk to him. So there's the warehouse. The personal storage allows you in case you've got too much stuff in your inventory. And you've got quite a bit of inventory. It looks like 3 and 4 are locked. So you can only unlock these. Premium service users only. And I can't get that tooltip to stay up, but that's okay. You guys get the picture. So let's see. Then I can also open an account. Okay, report back to the officer. So hopefully it's going to complete the quest and give me some cash and some experience, because it doesn't look like we got our experience bar down here in the bottom. It doesn't look like this quest has been giving me any so far. Alright, so that went well. Complete the quest, get the additional reward, and there we go, essentially halfway to our level. So, time to inform you, bare necessity. How can I find out? Tell me more. GPS usage. So GPS is set up in the game, and let's see how that works. In addition to map codes, you may obtain warp codes. Each region has areas where warping is allowed. So, like I told you, this does have a warp area that we're going to go and check out. So I shall return. So he wants us to kill 2 Garleys. So we're going to head outside and go take those guys out. So finally we get to use some of our skills and our battle prowess. So let's take a look. K brings up your skill menu, and we have magic arrow and freeze. So, and they're already put into our hotbar, so we don't really need to set those up. So let's cast that right now. So as you can see, the game has got some pretty good animations as far as the different spells and stuff like that. And there we go. We've got our 2 Garleys taken out. It's going to be kind of interesting to see as you go up in level. Do those animations change once they get better as far as your skill level goes up? Let's see. Maybe this quest completion will actually level us. There we go. Accept the additional reward, and yep, we did level. So we need to head to the Desert Scream. So that's actually a different area. So we're going to use that warp gate for the first time. But let's take a look at our character sheet. So we did, for leveling up, we did get these skill points that we're able to assign. And we can set this auto set, and it'll automatically assign for us. And so there we go. So intelligence went up, and we got a little bit in the other statistics, and we're good to go. So let's head into the warp gate and move on. So as you can see, we can either go back to where we were, but we need to go to Desert Scream, which for some reason I thought that's where we were. Maybe I misread the quest. It is where we were. So let's bring up that quest. So K brings up skills, L brings up the mailbox, where we're going to find our, H brings up help, G brings up the buddy system, and oddly enough, T brings up the quest list. So not exactly sure how that is. So open the map and check suitable hunting zone for your level. Learn how to hunt first. So let's meet, actually we need to talk to Getty, the instructor. So let's head over here. He's right there, or she's right there. Let's talk to her and get a little lesson in how to fight, I guess. So, all right, now's the time to inform you, Baroness. It seems like this seems to be the common theme. And I have noticed in reading through a little bit, there are some weird, I don't know if they're translations or just weird English, but hey, whatever. So for me, you can learn to attack, supplementary sword and magic skills and upgrade. I see. So, understood. I see. Tell me more. Thank you. What type of skill is it? Receive skill. So there we go. We've got a new skill, Burning Hand. Accept that additional reward. I shall take the challenge. So go kill 10 of these Garleys. So let's take a look at what we have here. Go back over here. So we got a new skill. So we right click that. We now have it right there. And let's put that in our hotbar. And that looks like it'll do some damage. But it doesn't look like we were having too many problems with those Garleys. But let's go take out a bunch of them anyways. Now does this, I'm trying to see if that's actually area of effect, because that would be pretty nice. Take this guy out with our new skill. Let's see if we can take one out from afar with our new skill, or do we have to get close? So the Burning Hands, we do have to actually get close. But let's close down the skill. You can see you've got upgrades, sword, even though that's kind of weird that we're using orbs, but it says sword, special, so you got some special combos and mercenary skills and social skills and different things like that you're going to be able to pick up. Let's look at some of the other hotkeys. P will bring up party, so you can take and you can join in and grab groups using this party function that'll allow you to group up with other people. This guy's 167. I don't think he's going to want to have us fighting with him. O brings up your menu to where you can jump in and look at different options, change your character, change your graphical settings, things like that. So let's go back. I brings up your inventory. U brings up your soul ability. Not exactly sure what that's all about. Essence and blended. Y brings up mercenary. Not sure what that's all about. Not sure if you can hire mercenaries or anything like that. Maybe one of you guys who does know can comment about it, and we'll figure out what that's all about. Let's see. We've got a few more of these guys to kill. 5 out of 10. There's our mercenary. And let's see what else we got. B is your buddy list, and M is your map. So that's your basics of all the different keys. And you've got your hotkeys. You do have the Cabal menu down here, and then you also have your item shop. Please keep your character safe while in the item shop, otherwise your character can be attacked while you're in the item shop. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, so we're finally back. Taking a look at the item shop actually crashed the game, and so badly that I had to shut everything down and restart my system. But we did complete, I believe we completed that quest. Let's take a look real quick. No, 7 to 10. So let's go take out the last 3 of these little guys that we need to kill. And let's get on with it. So there we go. One more. Oh, well, we need 2 more. But that was 1 more down. That one's down. And we're progressing pretty quick. So it looks like the experience rate is pretty good as far as the monsters are concerned. Dropped a little bit of coin there. So let's go turn in this quest, and then I actually am going to show you guys the warp gate so we can go look at a couple of the other zones and see what they're all about. Nice thing about that is, and I believe we ran past the person that we got to turn this into. We did, and we're getting stuck there. So there we go. Let's go talk to her. Turn this in real quick. Quest complete, and we did get another Vitality Mastery. Level 1. Increase the amount of maximum hit points. Alright, so accept the additional reward. Let's open that up. And it looks like we got some armor boots, but those are for a warrior. So let's take and use that. And there we go. Level up rank, apprentice. And you've decided to delete this skill. Nope, I don't want to do that. So you can delete the skill. I shall go. So go to Green Despair and meet the instructor there. Alright, let's go to Green Despair. So now we're finally going to use the warp point, cruise out and go talk to the instructor there, which is what I thought I was doing for you guys earlier, but it looks like we're going to do that now. So this is kind of nice that you have this warp point. Allows you to move around to a couple different areas, checking things out really quick. As you can see here, you've got You've got these areas. You've got the Bloody Ice, the Desert Scream, which is where we just were, Green Despair, and the 4th Gate. So you can get around to 4 different areas pretty quick just by using these little warp portals, which is kind of nice, especially as you're going up in levels, because you may have one area that's going to have, you know, the mid-range guys or the mid-range monsters that you want to fight, and mid-range different quests, I guess you could say. So let's take and let's do buy a skill book. So we do have some money now. We've got 1,000. So we've got all of these skills. We've got regeneration that we could pick up on the magic side. Gradually restores hit points over time in battle. So let's, you know what? Why not? Let's pick that up. So you can purchase or earn different skills. So that's kind of nice that you're able to do that. Let's pick up the quest that they have for me, of course. Oh, actually, we're going to complete the quest. Accept additional reward. Got some more money. Let's close that down. State the mission. I already give you a mission. Go outside and hunt Troglo. Can you do this? Yep, I'll take the challenge. All right, let's close that down. Let's take a look at the map here. So once again, we can look at level appropriate. So I'm going to guess that are in here because these guys are all going to be pretty hard for me to fight. So let's start cruising in that direction. We got blockaded out there by the actual terrain. So you can see here, this guy's dancing. But he's got a pretty cool little outfit on. He's very Kill Bill-esque style. So let's cruise along. Maybe we'll see some other guys, be able to see what they're wearing as far as the game's armor and clothing styles are concerned. Maybe we'll even be able to see. What's really weird is there's no jump. You know, so often in these games there's always a jump, but not in this one. But here's some higher level characters, so you can see the things they're doing. She's 102, he's 101, 116, and they're just beating the hell out of these training dummies. And it looks like she's got a pet right there. Don't even know how to say that, and I'm not even going to try and butcher it. So, like I said, I'm going to guess that the guys that we need to take out are up in this direction. But it's pretty cool to be able to see some higher level characters and see some of the animations they have. Well, there's some Mantis. What level are they? Level 2. There's a Mantis level 1. Let's keep cruising out this way because I know when we got a little bit further it was still like orange. There they are. There's the Troglo. So let's cruise over here and take these guys out. Use our missile, burning hands, kind of like just this combo thing. But as you can see, fighting's pretty basic. Grind them out. Just either use your skills or use your spells. Starting the fight's pretty simple. To get going, these guys are like little monkey-like guys, essentially doing backflips and things like that. But they're pretty cool. And so I'm going to take out the last 5 of these. But I hope you enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about Cabal Online, you can read our full review at MMOden.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.